This is what hoarders are like. My mother is the worst hoarder you can imagine. Absolutely fucking horrid. She has her moments of decency, but at the root, she's a narcissist and a sociopath too, just like my father. We're just talking about Hot Wheels cars. Like I found this really cool one. It's pretty rare that they have a driver, and of course she goes into what the most valuable and rare one is, and that she found one once at a garage sale, but it was $50, so she didn't buy it. There's only two of them in the world. It's the pink fucking like van with the surfboards. There's always something. She's fucking delusional. Anyway, I tell her that I have some rare Pokemon cards. I have some very rare ones. And some of them are worth quite a lot of money. And they stole all my original ones. My father sold them all to buy beer. Not just that, he robbed me countlessly through my life. And yeah, they put on a facade. It's all just a sham. They're fake people. And of course, I tell her that I have these cards. She's like, I need photographs. As if what? You're gonna take my fucking cards? I found those at a thrift store for $9. It's not about the money. It's about having something that gives me nostalgia. Stuff that, I never got to experience as a kid. I never got to get the cards. I had some, but like I never got anything really cool. And all I had was just like 1,000 fucking Pikachus and shit. Like that. Seemed like all I got was the same stuff, every single pack. And I only got one pack a week. And that's if I behaved. And we had a flag system in school. So they had yellow flags and red flags. Red flags gave you detention. And of course, I'm living in a hostile fucking childhood environment. Hoarding mother and a schizophrenic father. And so I act out. And like, if I didn't get a red flag or a yellow flag, then I could get a pack of Pokemon cards. Meanwhile, my mother is spending $200 to $300 per thrift store. We would go to 8 a day on the weekends. Saturday, Sunday, right? Do the math. And she did that for about 20 years straight. So imagine all the fucking shit she's hoarded. I'm looking for valuable things, she just texts me. You're gonna plunder my nostalgia when you can't even understand that you're gonna be fucking homeless because they're gonna kick you out of your fucking rental because that place is so full that you can't even use the goddamn bathroom. Like, see, that's the thing about hoarders. They will sacrifice anybody for an object. They're psychopaths. They're sociopaths or narcissists. Studies don't show the diseases that my family has, but like you're gonna what? Plunder my fucking Pokemon cards? That like once in a while I just like looking at and remembering what it was like to wake up every Saturday morning, forcing myself to get up just so that I could watch a cartoon. Technically it's an anime, but whatever. They robbed me when I moved here. They stole all of my tools. I had like a couple $100 in wood chips and charcoal. Just stuff I waited over a decade to accumulate. Patiently developing, understanding, learning, figuring out how I could actually do something properly on my own. Create a business. I was going to start making watches, right? And I invented this vapor deposition system that would allow you to carbonize materials to create the lightest gears. Guess what fucking happened? The lightest watch a year later magically comes out with my exact fucking invention. Hey, oh, this country's rotten. Well, you get to a certain point where you just don't care about people anymore. Because it's always been more bad than it has been good. We're lying. We're all lying. My God. I've been robbed so many times. Of my mind, my heart, my body. And what I should have done was just fucking leave. And I'm raised to believe in family and all that fucking bullshit. That's all a sham. It's like Munchausen, by proxy. That's kind of how they are. They just... How do you go from talking about a really cool Hot Wheels car? Because this one's fucking awesome. It's all metal. And it has a driver. Very rare to find them with drivers. And I used to play with that car in one of the racing sims I used to play. I think it was Project Cars. Or a similar car to that. I don't really remember. It's been a long time. I don't play games anymore. But, though it's technically a sim. But, to trying to plunder my fucking childhood nostalgia. Claims to have rare baseball cards in the attic of my grandmother's home. Why don't you go fucking plunder that, bitch? Go plunder that. You got plenty of shit around. She filled up my childhood home, a 4-car garage, a 2-car garage, another 2-car garage and shop with 2 floors. That alone is the size of a small house. A Victorian mansion that has 3 stories filled up. She filled up my grandmother's home. We bought this post office, filled that up. You can imagine how $2.5 million can fill up a lot of fucking shit. Countless cars filled up, and they break down, so they just leave them. We had a 100-yard fucking driveway lined with shit. They filled up that home back there. She owns I don't even know how many storage units, but that alone would save thousands of dollars a month. And I have to give up my Pokemon cards. Fuck you. Tried my entire life to help them too, and help them fucking get mentally stable. But they just... It's all seasonal. Holidays come around. That's fucked up society. Like Valentine's Day, that doesn't make shit for sense. Why is February 14th so fucking important? That That's the day you gotta show romance. Hey, go get some chocolate. It comes in a nice little heart-shaped box. Buy a rose. As if every fucking day shouldn't be like, I'm gonna go get you a chocolate. Or every month. Or every fucking weekend. To treat your woman like you fucking love her. But you need a holiday for it. It's ridiculous. And it doesn't make things more special. And then every season. Oh, and then they got their fucking birthdays that just happen to be exactly around the time of Mother's Day and Father's Day. So they get really psychotic. They think that, like, because I don't celebrate holidays, because I resent them, because of the emotional trauma of spending my fucking birthdays at Toys R Us playing video game demos while you go and spend $300 at a thrift store, but I can't get a fucking video game where I get to fly an airplane? I didn't get any gifts hardly at all. Nothing. Every weekend I had to watch and watch. And that's not even that I care about it, but I'd be like at the store and I'd find one really cool toy, right? Something rare from like Burger King or something. They would have these pits of toys from Happy Meals. And there were some that I never got to get because it's always fucking random for God knows what reason at all. Nobody knows. And I'd find one, it's like 50 cents. No, you can't have that. Every holiday, oh, we're going to take a road trip. Oh, but the road trip's to a fucking Goodwill in goddamn Kearney or Grand Island. That's the road trip. That was the road trip. It was driving somewhere, sitting in a packed car where I can barely move for fucking hours, and I have a high reflex capacity. So to me, an hour is 3 hours. And then we would spend 4 fucking hours in there while I watch my mother look at everything twice. Everything in the store. Twice. Sometimes 3 times. She just keep fucking doing it. Oh, but hey, I got a blueberry pancake once in a while. Once a year, I got a blueberry pancake. The only good times I ever had was at Silver Dollar City. I just ditched her and ran off and rode roller coasters all day long. That was the only good time I ever got to fucking have. Well, my grandmother was pretty wise. Vindictive, but she was, stubborn and stout, and like she always had good advice. But we had a falling out. And it was all just because she insulted me that how would I have gotten to the wedding of my fucking cousin? And those cousins? I remember the fucking night we're at holiday at my aunt's. I'm 6 years old. Maybe 7. I liked Pokemon. I had a Pikachu doll. It was this like mechanical Pikachu or something. And like everybody hated me for it. I mean, they were open about it. I could hear them all talking about me. They all came together to fucking hate me because I liked Pokemon. And then I hear my cousins as they push me out of the room. And I hear my oldest cousin, who's supposedly a fucking hero, he's a racist motherfucker, too. He's a giant fake piece of shit, who happened to marry a Latin woman. Wouldn't let me meet his daughter. My aunt, at my grandmother's funeral, if he ever talks to you, run to me and tell me. I'm telling this little girl these stories about her fucking lineage of these photos that are on a piano that my grandmother used to do. And we're at her fucking funeral. They pushed me out of that room. I'm pretty sure I was 7 at that time. And I was standing outside listening because they wanted me to hear. And my fucking hero of a cousin tells all the cousins that everybody in this room is family. Everybody outside isn't. To be that vindictive and psychotic. When I brought Rihanna to my grandmother's funeral, because I actually thought I was investing in her, you know, like I made her a better person. I made her stop cutting herself, taught her how to have a happier life, how to be independent, how to make choices and be together so we could blend our fucking lives. Told me how fucked up my family was. I had to steal my first painting. I literally had to steal it. My God. And then, magically, somehow, I wonder, do you think I would have been the same philosopher, physicist, theorist, musician? My muse was Ashley Clark. It isn't from pain of life. I can't write music when I feel that. I can't write poetry. All I want to do is just blow my fucking head off. But I'm not strong enough to do that. I tried to hang myself once. That didn't work. Because I'm too much of a coward. So then you choose to fight. Because running from life is suicide. So you choose to fight. And then I end up here. After dealing with some really shitty people. Consistently. Just shitty people everywhere, basically. I could go on for hours about them. And all I do is give people jump starts or push their cars when they run out of gas because nobody else stops. Stay to fight wildfires. Hunt bears. Push them out of our perimeter. Alone in the forest. And for what? Story just gets worse. Like, it just keeps getting worse. This is just the surface. It never gets better. And yet, after all that bullshit, I'm still the person that will be virtuous. Because I ain't gonna be like those fucking people. Maybe I'm a truth seeker, I don't know. But still don't fully know what that means. You know what made Pokemon great? You could wander around the world and you built friendships and you fought the world and you could do whatever you wanted. You didn't have to go and battle people. You could just wander around if you wanted to. You never had to even finish the game. It gave me a place to sink my mind into. Because I was trapped in something that I never fucking wanted. You know, there's this like stereotypical phrase I never asked to be born. Well, what comes after is a fucking lot worse. And the gods would say, you're gonna cause him so much pain. But he becomes the best of us. And he would choose that every single time.